Yes. Arknight's a game where you're the doctor of a pharmaceutical
Am
company.
I a woman? Am I a man?
Except when it really isn't. Okay, while it's true that Rose Island has some specialty when it comes to researching for cure or any methods to suppress democracy, but when you take a wider view, which I say is not that wide to notice, Rose Island is more like a private militia or logistic company rather than just a pharmaceutical company. And to prove my point, currently Arknight has the least amount of medics compared to every other classes.
True, hypergrip rarely makes any medics, reason that we don't really need them that much, their whole point being healing mostly. There isn't much to do other than that. And the other reason is Guardian and Bards does it better. Guardian defenders are self-sustainable except for the operator hunk, and bards can heal enmity operators, and moreover they trade quantity over quality. Well, for the most part, some part of it is subpar at worst.
So this is this video of Papyrus right here.
If you definitely want to see more video clips, just let us know, because it will make us much easier to know what we have to do. And if you have any complaints, let us know as well, because as we said, we want to know as many things as possible in our video flow, like in the way we make our videos. As you can see, Papyrus is actually keeping Lapland sustained with using her barrier. Even though even though the fog does not damage that much, it definitely is much better than losing your actual health. Unlike, Papyrus, who, as we said before, depends on a bigger healing on how much health you have. So if you're like a bigger health operator, you don't really benefit much from. No, you actually do benefit from the talent more than a low HP operator.
Yeah, basically, Paprika won't be doing much. She's just doing the same healing over and over because, well, there's no lethal damage here.
There is no that much fatal damage. We should have had on our end put more fatal damage. But this is our first time, so just give us a little bit of slack. If you want any more complaints, do feel free to give your opinion in the comments, so we know what we do. But as you can see, Papyrus, I will never get the two correct, but Papyrus actually keeps the team more sustained, especially eventually with the incoming elite caster. The elite caster being the main threat, as it does the most AoE damage, and it is art AoE, so it is not a friendly AoE.
Indeed, it's very funky right now. And oh my god, she is so loud.
Yeah, she is the new Saga trademark.
Really, the most Saga operator of all time, surpassing the Saga herself. Like, I know she's panic and all.
Anyway, we will now meet you on the second clip, which is on the Paprika side. Anyway, we are now on the Paprika side of the video. Okay, we are completely, otherwise you don't see a missing golden glow. We do not use golden glow on the first clip, so we do not need her at all.
She is just for moral support.
Surely she's moral support. As we said, my operator's a little stronger, so in the end, it definitely does not help on our end. But yeah, you can see that the healing. Okay, the healing is there's not much of a difference. I mean, the elite enemies here are not that dangerous. Otherwise, if they were, we would have easily lost because Paprika is not that sustainable. But I think it will be very noticeable during the AoE caster part, because that's where actually she starts to heal a good amount, definitely because of her talent proccing. Unlike, the most time she's not really healing that much, and definitely you can notice that the operators are taking more damage with Paprika than with what's it called, Papyrus. Spectre is taking a lot more damage than with Paprika, unlike with Papyrus. And both specters, I think, are around the same level, so it does not make any difference.
Yeah, with Papyrus, it get more like sustainable and of course like passive healing. While you know for Paprika, you really need to get her low to get any of her talents
Balance.
out. Yeah, just you really have to play it risky, but which is not something you want to do on a medic.
Yeah, this is a main issue on her. Like, you know, we're gonna see the AoE caster damage, and it's gonna start being with the like you can see Paprika's already almost dead with just two things attacking her, and she had to proc her talent, no, her skill just to stay alive. Otherwise, she would have died. I think she would have died if she
Yeah,
her talent, her skill.
or even on the level, just wow.
Yeah, that is a very problematic thing, especially out of Paprika, who again, Papyrus barely needed to. Yeah, she has an auto skill, if I'm not wrong, right, Iris?
Yeah, she does have an auto skill, that being skill one.
Yeah, but that is still skill 2 of Paprika did not barely hold on. Okay, they might have level difference, but level difference doesn't matter that much in this game. I mean, it's just a few extra stats. But still, she almost died by one hit, and she barely was enough to heal it because only her talent was. If her talent did not proc, she would have easily died because of her weird, funky targeting priorities. So it would have messed her up. But because her talent existing, she was saved luckily enough. And this is the main problem with Paprika, as we said before, that her healing is definitely the main issue of her kit. Is that definitely the talent proccing and all that is just weird and gimmicky on its own, and it does not help her at the end of the day.
Yeah, which is why she's really just become like the worst kind of entry for like chain medic as a whole.
And
And
as we said before, if we definitely want to see an improvement with Paprika, we need to see it eventually. We need to see it soon in the Chinese servers. Especially we did just get the new Chinese Sui sibling. We want to see a new chain caster. No, not chain caster, chain medic. My bad.
yeah, as of now, we really can't recommend either of these two. As despite I say like Papyrus is free, and of course, well, she has some good utility in her. She gonna get outclassed very soon because of well another welfare AoE I mean AoE medics coming being Rose Salt, and she has way better skill. Like holy Dilly,
Wait,
she is
Rosalt is
really good.
chain medic, right?
No, she is a full on AoE cast. I mean AoE medics.
Oh wow, I completely forgot that she's AoE. I thought she was chain.
Yeah, she is really good for welfare. Like
And
Lumen level.
let's not forget, we have Lumen as well, who's a welfare.
Yeah, so basically she's kind of on a tight competition.
I mean, she is good for any 5-star player. I mean, she could work in a 5-star squad, but otherwise, yeah, I don't really recommend either one of the two. And we need a module for these chain medics really, really soon. And
Yeah,
and I said before, please, please, if you want to see more of these, if hell, even want to suggest, give us video ideas because me and Iris, we are talking through which video ideas is worth it and which aren't. So it'd be nice to hear some suggestions in your end, and it will help us.
yeah. And if you want to use chain medic, I would rather recommend use Papyrus because well currently she is free and of course she's easier to build. Like just use Papyrus. It will make your life better. And then the other one.
The other one, that is just foul. Iris, that is just foul.
Yeah, because the one like how
I
did
love
you
Paprika. I love Paprika lore wise, but I can't really justify her, outside of the lore.
yeah, her kid is just tragic.
Yeah, it is really sad. I mean, especially when we had the last two introduction to subclasses, like being, as I said, agents and our lovely incantation medics. They have all been really good. Sadly, we did not see that with chain medics.
It is what it is for now. We just have to wait for the module or the 6-star debut to get one.
To save the archetype, the 6-star or the module savior.
Yeah, but we won't be holding that for now because Passenger have the same problem
But
before.
Passenger, when he got fixed, he definitely rose in value,
Yeah,
especially with integrated strategies.
yeah. With that being said, yeah, that's all about the chain medic as a whole. Currently, there's nothing much to say because there's only two of them, and we want to see more about the 6-star variants. But yeah,
Definitely.
that's not it.
And again, this is Corrupt.
And this is Iris.
We want to see you next time in the next video. We do not know when we decide to record again because our schedules are really messy.
Yeah, and so the couch is closed today.
Yeah, please like and share. We would appreciate any support, and please share to your friends, as we will not try our best to make biased videos because we are tired of it.
Yeah, we just want to talk we built this thing, and we would just want to talk about talk about it. Yeah.
Yeah, goodbye everyone. Good night.